The terminal it didn't really feel like it was gonna offer me anything at all. I can't go in here. But actually, it's been the central part of the story. And actually, those parts of the story that we pick up are just secondary. What the hell is that? Wait, is this all of it? No. 7. What's this? Can I cut you? No. This must be for these. Bam! Well, I will access those later. I have a feeling they're not related directly to the puzzle. So let's do World 7, the last, in the Land of Faith. Oh, back to the bloody snow.
My faith in you was not misplaced. You have learned much and shown great wisdom in these trials. The end of your journey lies close now. Do not falter, do not fear, and do not give in to temptation.
Ah, balls to that, mate. That's a little controller. A little Steam controller. Arcady Journal, Invention of Borders, and Apocrypha. Team diminishing by the day. Proud of them nevertheless. Archive now incomprehensibly huge. Still missing thousands of works, and impossible to truly finish. Work already commenced on a sorting program to help catalog the archive resources in our absence, but like everything else, it has its foibles. Talk to Alexandra. Talos is going well. Maybe the archive's first user will be terrestrial after all. Estimate about a week, maybe 10 days before I'm unable to keep working. A betrayal to leave early? Invention of Borders. Invention of Borders by Fatma Nguyen. What today's nationalists and neo-segregationists fail to understand, Kwame said, is that the basis of every human culture is, and always has been, synthesis. No civilization is authentic, monolithic, and pure. The exact opposite is true. Look at your average Western nation. Its numbers Arabic, its alphabet Latin. Its religion Levantine, its philosophy Greek. Need I continue? And each of these examples can itself be broken down further. The Romans got their alphabet from the Greeks, who created theirs by stealing from the Phoenicians, and so on. And myths and religions too are syncretic, sharing, repeating, and adapting a large variety of elements to suit their needs. Even the language of our creation, the DNA itself, is impure, defined by a history of amalgamation, not only between nations, but even between different human species. Very interesting approach. Interesting ideas. Now Uriel pointed his sword to the tree of life, which grew in the heart of dead Jerusalem. Behold, the tree grows still, though the city is dead. Within all that is mortal, there is the seed of immortality. For it is an immortal that fashioned it from chaos and void. Being a humble man of little wisdom, I asked, Great Uriel, we are not allowed to eat from the tree of life. How may we then be saved? And Uriel commanded me to stretch out my hand, and he gave me his fiery sword, which burned my hand, and he said, Only by sacrifice can you free the world from the dominion of sin. With a prayer on my lips, I fell upon Uriel's sword, and it pierced my heart. And truly, on my body, the stigmata of the Lord appeared, dripping blood that was not my blood onto the ground, and the 7 heads of the dragon that were crowned in black clouds receded, and light fell upon the earth, and Jerusalem was born again. Thus the angels departed, having delivered their message, and I awoke in the fields of our fair land, gobbled, gobbled. That is some horrifyingly cool shit in the Bible. But I mean, for that reason, it's kind of a little bit silly. Crisscross Conundrum Advanced. Oh man, oh man. Alright, so... Wow, we need to do this with, like, time constraints. Okay, so... If... Yeah, this is fucked. just straight up. Just straight up fucked. I can't believe I was my biggest fucking enemy in that... Oh god, that is really infuriating. This is so frustrating. This line of sight puzzle. It requires no actual thought and just fiddly bullshit. Fuck you, Talos Principle, basically, right? This is like the 20th go I've had at this. Doing exactly the same goddamn thing, mind. Just me juggling timings. Which I consider not an effective use of my time. Okay, so like I said, we leave this here forever. And maybe I'll get out of the way this time. So this laser will be bounced through and will hit the front. The blue will obviously hit the edge. And we'll be home free as long as kinghfb bot gets the fuck out of the way. That blue pickup in the back takes a long time to power up. So this will give us extra time, but this will actually end my recording. Alright, let's try this again. So first things first, I guess we'll set up the blue recorder, because we can. My thing in the back here, here we go. Now is our friend gonna actually open, am I gonna stay the fuck out of the way this time? Alright, thank God for that. Alright, is there anything around the back here? No, just the exit, alright. Well, the sigil is here and I didn't cock it up for the 30th time. Blimey. What a nightmare. No thank you. No more laser trickery, thank you very much. Alright, what's this game controller?
God, there's no time. Just not enough time. We're trying to build the future out of old video game code and half-finished research projects. We should have had years, maybe decades, with the kind of money they used to put into building bombs. If I stop and think about how crazy this is, I will have a nervous breakdown. So I won't. Yeah, okay, back to work, Alex.
That's a pretty apt, look, I don't know. This sort of science versus military. Prison break. Alright, what the bloody hell do we have here? 2 fans. Presumably operated by the same connection. Okay. Do we have a friend? What? Oh, yes, of course. Always forget about that. Always forget about that. Right, well, we should have access to... Okay, cube? What's this? Wow, this is a complex as hell puzzle. Okay. I've tried to do this a few times and I've actually stopped and started to see, and I think I've got it this time. I pretty much actually, well, I have gotten it. But we're gonna demonstrate it this time. Wow, it was just an energy kill. This is a very tough puzzle indeed. So basically we're going through, first things first, obviously, is tear the fans off the receivers and chuck them here on the pressure plates because that's all we can do, and then go through and grab our refractor. Now we have the refractor here, we've got a sensor, so we can then punch that open. And that'll give us our cube, our first cube. So, with the cube, we're actually not going to do anything useful, but what we are going to do is we're going to take this back. Because this goes here, of course, and this lets us get access to there. And we need to take this in there as well. Now this seems to be a prison, so let's just hook this sucker up over in the sky. And this can go back there. So we got a second refractor here. And look, we can still see our friend to pick up, so. And this lets us out. This was a huge problem before, actually. I kept getting stuck in here and having to reset. Just experimenting and checking the place out was not working. So here we are. Another refractor, another one. We'll open our gate, and now we're finally out. We're out. So now that that's there, we'll grab this, which is the only useless thing on the map now. And we'll take it over here. And this gives us access to a second pickup, which seems ridiculous. But now we can use it to power everything up. And now that this is running off that pickup now, we don't actually need this. Because this basically, its only job was to bring power in from that side, which is now irrelevant. So now that that's out of the way, we'll hit this and this. And this gives us yet another refractor. And this is why it's a problem, because it seems obvious now that maybe we should open the door here, but no, that's not the case. We actually have to set up this contraption in here, which is a giant mess. Giant mess. So first things first, it doesn't actually matter where you put the fan here, but I actually like to put the refractor on this switch, so we have to use this fan, otherwise it's going to get cut off by a big floating cube. So let us go back and set this up a little. And we do need to See, this is now testing my memory. Well, look, we no longer need this, so let's go back. And this is where it gets tricky. So what we need to do here is this which we can't see, and this. So when we put it on here. Now, when we grab this and charge up this sucker and put it on the pressure plate, this is going to become self-sustaining and unlock us that door in the back. Beautiful. We can hear our door opening there as well. So now that this is done, we can take this out the back. Here's where it gets a bit weird. So we got our friend here to open this, and this is where I've been to. We've got this. It's just there. Just reach out, Talos. Reach out. Okay, so what we need to do, I think, I'm not 100% sure. So we've actually locked that connector in forever. So I hope that's not a problem. But we've got this fan now, and I think actually that should do it. That's the only thing we can actually change now. Oh my god. I have honestly spent like an hour, maybe almost an hour on this. Holy shit. This is a very, very difficult map. Yeah, you glitch out. I'm coming back for you, my friend. Coming back. Alright, so there's another sigil around here. Is that an L? It's an L! The one is a box. No, I like the look of this one. Dead man's switch. Is there a recording unit in here? No. A box and a refractor. Well, well, well. What do we got up here? Fan, and what is... Oh. Oh. Do we have to block that? Okay, so we can target through it, but we can't do anything else with it. How very strange. Oh. What the shit? So this powers a fan. I'm gonna hook it up to that because there's no point in hooking it up to anything else. And let's just put that there. So we got a blue laser. Where is it? Holy shit. I have no idea what that could possibly... Oh, what's this? Okay, well let's gather all our resources. Oh, there's a star. Okay, so okay. This is an optional extra. I won't bother with that. So let's... I don't know how we can disable that though, so I'm gonna have a quick look. And there is absolutely no way we can get the blue around. So it seems like we might actually have to disable. And that energy gate is just a permanent energy gate. Okay, so... Not sure at all. Well, let's put him there. Let's just try and take this all the way around. I mean, I assume it's not gonna fit, so... What can you do? We've only got one more connector? Yeah, what's this? Oh, I see. Alright. I should have thought of that before. Okay, so we locked ourselves in. Well, actually, we locked the sensor in somehow. Well, I mean, I know how, because I'm an idiot, but... Let's try not to do that again. And what we actually want to do is... So this is another time when being able to carry two would be a boon. That's okay. So we just gotta unlock that center thing again and get our box. Once the box is got, then we should be fine. There we go. Well, I think it's just another LOS puzzle, which I'm not keen on. So you're gonna... Is he gonna be connected? Yes. Yes. Okay. Bam. There it goes. Beautiful. Let's unlock this permanently. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, so what I want to do is possibly not disturb that. I want to actually unlock this from in here. Like, forever. So then we don't require anything else, but also put it in the window. So now we've got permanent access to red. Although, actually, I might get this a little bit out of the way because I want blue here as well. Blue, I kind of want to, like, hook it past here. Straight into the room. So now that should stay open forever now. And if we... How many connectors do we need? We need refractors. One there to hook up to the blue one. We need 2, I guess. Can we get 2? We've got 1, 2... Oh yeah, we can do this already. Okay, so what we're going to do is get the blue as far in as possible. And there's one here. It should allow us... Where's our blue friend? Hello, friend. Hello. He's gonna bug it. He's gonna laser out. Right. Well, I had a feeling that might happen. So, what can we do here now? It's only allowing us to do... Can we put it on this rock? That'd be nice. Okay, well, I'll just let that go back and forth while I mess with this. Because I kinda know what I want. I want... Where's the furthest out I can put this? I think... Here. Well, that's actually too far. Okay, that gives me access to the window here. Actually, can I... No. So while this is going spastic in there, I might just go try and reposition that blue. Oh, maybe I can take the blue in with me. It might be easy to position from the inside. So we have to avoid all of this red rubbish. Oh, now we can do it. Now it's not a problem. There we go. Piece of piss, mates. That was far harder, far easier than I made it out to be. And after the last one, I guess I was just terrified of what they would do to me. Right, well, look, I don't care. I don't care about the stars, to be honest. I got 2. That's actually quite a poor number of stars. That's alright. I'm sure Elohim will forgive me in his infinite grace and wisdom.